Hey everyone, welcome back to New Bike Experience. I'm Alex, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because here we talk about bikes, sweat, and those little big challenges that keep us alive, even when we're completely exhausted. Today's been a long one. One of those days that start early and late and drain every bit of energy you've got. Honestly, the only thing I wanted to do after work was crash on the couch and forget the world existed. But, of course, I did the opposite. I turned on Zwift, strapped on the heart rate monitor, filled my bottle, and said to myself, alright, let's see what happens. Tonight's race was the Rhino Race Downtown Dolphin, and yeah, the name already sounds painful, doesn't it? Downtown Dolphin, it sounds fun, but it's one of those crazy loops with endless corners, accelerations, and legs screaming for mercy. And that's exactly what it was. My mission was simple: don't finish last. Not to win, not to break any records, not even to impress anyone. Just not finish last. A humble, honest goal. Because let's face it, there are days when the goal isn't to shine, but simply to survive with dignity. From the very first pedal stroke, I knew it was going to be tough. My legs were turning, sure, but there was no real power behind them. And the watts, well, the watts never lie. Always below 200. I kept staring at that power number, thinking, how is that possible? I'm giving it everything, and it's still stuck down there. But I kept going. There was a strange kind of peace in it tonight, like I had accepted that this wasn't going to be a race to remember, but maybe it would be a ride worth telling. And that calmness, that was my small victory. The first laps were all about finding rhythm. Trying to hang with the group, feeling the pace, breathing steady. But by the second lap, it was clear, there was no fire in my legs today. Every time someone attacked, I reacted half a second too late. Every time I tried to push, my body just said, buddy, not tonight. Still, I felt like I was doing something meaningful. Because there's a lot of value in not giving up when everything tells you to stop. When your brain whispers, you could just quit, no one would care. But you stay. You pedal anyway. And in that small stubborn act, you're fighting yourself, and that's always a fight worth having. Every lap of the Downtown Dolphin is this mix of speed and pain. There's that sharp right turn that forces you to accelerate again, that little climb that reminds you how heavy your legs feel. But there's also the magic of Zwift, that feeling of being connected to hundreds of other crazy people around the world, each in their garage or living room, chasing an avatar that sweats as much as we do. At one point, I stopped looking at the numbers. I just let go of the metrics. I thought, okay, today's not about power. It's about presence. Just being here, in the moment, doing what I can. And something changed. My pedaling got smoother, my breathing steadier. I wasn't racing anymore, I was riding inside my own fatigue. We often forget that cycling isn't just about improving, it's about understanding ourselves. Understanding where we are, how much we've got left, and why we keep doing this. And today, in my exhaustion, I remembered that. I felt small, but real. Tired, but present. And yeah, the watts stayed low. Barely over 200, if ever. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Because some days, the real measure isn't power, it's determination. And tonight, I had plenty of that. When I finally crossed the line, I didn't even check the result. Didn't care. I was done. I gave everything I had, and that was enough. And right then, I smiled. Not a proud smile, more like an ironic one. Like, nice job, you managed to suffer again for no reason. But that's the magic of cycling, right? We complain, we suffer, we swear we'll never do it again. And then, a few hours later, we tell the story with pride. Because deep down, every ride adds a line to our personal story. Tonight's Rhino Race Downtown Dolphin won't go down in history, but it will stay with me. Because it reminded me that you don't need to go fast to feel like a cyclist. You just need to show up, clip in, and do your best, even when it's far from perfect. Especially when it's far from perfect. So to anyone listening right now, there will be days when your legs feel dead, your heart isn't in it, your motivation's gone. But those are the days that shape you. It's easy to pedal when everything's good. It's when things go wrong that you build character. So yeah, I'm tired, drained, but happy. Happy I did something just for me, no medals, no trophies, no impressive power numbers. Just me, my bike, and the sound of the trainer humming beneath me. And now, as I take off my shoes and peel off my sweaty jersey, I'm already thinking about next time. Because no matter how tough it gets, tomorrow I know I'll want to ride again. And maybe that's what really matters. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this kind of honest, real talk about cycling, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit like, and share it with your friends who ride, the ones who understand what it means to fight fatigue with a smile. I'm Alex, and this was my new bike experience. See you in the next ride, and remember, even when the watts are low, your heart can still push hard.